Hey everyone, I'm Ilesh. In this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to get started with Playwright using a built-in feature called Codegen. It literally writes test code for you while you interact with the browser. No coding required. Before we start, make sure you have Node.js and npm installed. If you haven't already, I'll provide you the link of my blog post down description below. Let's open a terminal, which I have it open already, and create a new folder for the project. We're going to cd into that project, and we're going to initialize the project with all the default values to be true. Now, we will install the Playwright dependency. This is the TypeScript dependency. And now we are going to install the actual Playwright. Okay, now this whole steps that we did recently, it installs Playwright test and it downloads the browser binaries that we will be using for this tutorial. Now let's use CodeGen on a real website. I'll be using a practice form for automation on the demoqa.com website because it has a nice form which has all the elements like inputs, radio buttons, checkboxes, and more. npx playwright codegen, and in the end, we're going to provide the value of the URL that we want to interact with. And I'll hit the enter. As soon as this runs, Playwright opens a browser and starts recording every action that you take. For example, click, typing, selections, and it generates the test code live on the right-hand side. Okay, as we see, there is an error code gent. I got a typo in there. And now this is the correct one. As you can see, the browser is up and running. It has also started a Playwright inspector window. This is where the code will be written as we interact with the form on the left-hand side. Let's start. I will be clicking on the first name field and type the value. I will press Tab to go to the next field, Tab again to go to the next field. Let's select one of the radio button for gender value. I'll click on the mobile field and start typing the mobile number. We leave the date of birth as it is, subject not needed. Let's select multiple hobbies and let's interact with the drop-down box and select one of the state. That's done. I'm going to hit the submit button now to submit the form. And as we can see, it has submitted the form successfully. It's got all the values that we submitted. I will stop recording now. Let's have a look what it has for us. Right. As you can see, we did not write this manually. We were simply interacting with the form like an end user, and it has recorded all the actions that we were performing. For example, clicking on the first field, then we started typing, then we pressed the tab button, and then filled out the surname, then we again pressed the tab key. So all the actions are recorded here. The best part of this, you can actually switch the code to a different language like Python, Java, or C Sharp. I'll choose the Python and PyTest just to show you how it converts the language string, and let's select PyTest. There you go. Boom. It has converted the whole test case into a PyTest Python. So how cool is this, guys? Let's go back to the normal test runner using JavaScript, TypeScript. Okay, now let's try this out. If I copy the whole code block, going back to my terminal, and I've got a new tab of terminal open here. I will navigate to the newly created project. So right now, all we got is three Python dependent, the TypeScript and Node.js dependencies. We will now open this in a VS Code. Great. I will now create a directory for tests and create a file within that directory to put that code that we copied. A new file and the name demo QA form.spec.ts. And we're going to paste the code here as we copy it as it is and go back to the terminal. And here we will try the code. npx playwright test. We want to see it visually, so we're going to add a flag called headed. You can remove that if you don't want to see what's happening, and it can run the test in headless mode. So now I'm gonna hit the enter to run the test. And as you can see, it has triggered the test. It has done all the steps pretty fast, and our test has passed. So this is cool, right? Let's think about it further down. What we have done here is only recorded the actions. Codegen actually doesn't generate the expect by default, but it's good to know that how to edit yourself, right? So I will demonstrate that into my next video, how we can progress this further. So that's how we use Playwright Codegen to generate automated UI test visually and super fast. In the next video, I'll show you how to organize your test using fixtures and page object models. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you found this helpful or if you have any questions. I'll see you in the next one.